So the way this works is pretty basic. When you spawn in, you're going to spawn into this teleporter. It'll send a signal at 73, which will disable the teleporter so no one else can come through. When 73 comes through, it'll detonate this barrel. When both of these barrels get detonated from two players spawning in on different sides in the teleporters, then they'll do 200 damage and destroy the objective device in the middle. And that'll transmit on channel 20. Channel 20 will transmit into this delay trigger. So it's got a 3-second delay, takes from 20, turns into 21. 21 will disable these two barriers, and the fight will begin. When there's a winner, someone will be getting shot and killed and eliminated. And on eliminations, whoever gets the eliminations is going to send a signal on 40. When they send a signal on 40, they will lose all of their guns, ammo, and material, and instead be given a flag. They'll also get called into this teleporter. This teleporter doesn't have a group or target group, but when someone signals channel 40, they will appear here and fall down. When they fall down, they'll get caught by one of those teleporters below and sent into the next round of the tournament. And that will repeat with the explosive devices, the objective, the delay trigger, the barriers. They'll get an elimination, get sent to this portal, and when they get their second elimination, this attribute trigger will take channel 40. You'll have 2 points because you'll have 2 eliminations, and it'll transmit 42. 42 will enable your third round teleporters. It will also disable your second round teleporters, as well as disable this black barrier that prevents players from falling further than they should. When a player has 3 eliminations from winning their semifinal match, channel 40 will change to 43, which will let them come down to the final layer of teleporters, which are always enabled. But this barrier is only disabled when 43 comes through. When they go through a portal, any of these giant groups of portals, it'll transmit on 75, which will close up the barriers, which will prevent people who haven't won in the first round or the second round yet from going farther than they should. There we have it. Oh. In each of these player spawns, we have a perception trigger and a teleporter that's disabled. The perception trigger is disabled. It'll enable on channel 75. When it sees a player, it'll send a signal on 1. This teleporter enables on 75 as well. 75 is controlled by this explosive device. Which detonates 5 seconds after the round starts. '75 also controls our barrier. That will just lock players in place when they spawn so they can't move around too much or cause havoc. They can just focus on reading the text in front of them. This damage volume will eliminate anyone in here when channel 40 is triggered on the first elimination of the game. So if you don't go into your teleporter before somebody else wins their first round, you're disqualified. Just once you spawn, just jump, you'll go in the teleporter, you'll end up in a first round match, you'll win your first round match, you get sent through here to your second round match, one of these 4 boxes. You win that, you'll go back into there, drop further down into the red section, go through those teleporters, and go to a semifinal match here, or all the way down there. You win one of those, you get to go to the final. That's all there is to it, except for the perception triggers. These perception triggers do everything. They all transmit on channel 1. Every single box has a perception trigger that will transmit on channel 1. These triggers above, these are all reading channel 1, but they won't all activate together. If there's 9 players, 9 channel 1s, this will trigger 7 times, and then it'll transmit on channel 6. That concept is used in every single first round box, second round box, and semi-final box to control which portals are available for players to go to. Let's have a look at the game. I'm the only one in here. Game begins. I can't move. Enter the teleporter when you can move. Just jump. You heard one explosion, but the barrier's not going away. You need 2 people and 2 explosions to destroy the objective to remove the barrier. This barrier to your right, every single box except for the final, has an additional barrier to the right. In the first round, these go away on the first elimination, and they're a shortcut into the gateway column, which will bring you to the second round. So if you have an odd number of players, one person will get stuck in their own box. Once there's a winner in that round, this will go away. They'll collect the coin, press the switch, and be ready for the second round. This enables the map to handle any number of players from 2 to 16, including odd numbers. I'm going to show you how the gateway works in action. So right now I've got 0 points. Pick up this coin. I have 1 point. Which would simulate getting that first elimination in the first round. Stepping on this trigger will activate 40 as if I got an elimination in the first round. So when I step on this 40 button, it'll be the same as if I just eliminated my opponent in round 1. Immediately go through the gateway, fall into one of the teleporters. I've got a red brick wall in front of me, and that's indicative of your second round fight. That coin's worth 3, so my score is now 4, but in this round it's 3. With 3, that'll let me fall all the way down to that purple section. And that purple section is the teleporters that will bring me into the grand final. Ta-da.